Howdy PreCal, it's Miss Kosh. I tweaked the notes from before. I already have a video where I go through number 1 and number 2, but I've added this problem number 3, and I'm pretty sure I don't have a video for that. So I'm going to teach it in class, but just in case you're not here or whatever, or you want to hear it a second time, I'm making this video for you, so you're welcome. So hopefully you've watched the foundational videos on parametrics and you know what you're doing. So we'll begin by making this table. So I'm going to plug in the different values, so 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. And we're going to begin by plugging that into the x equation. So the first one, x would be equal to 3, well, maybe I should write it this way. X of 0 would be equal to 3 plus 2 times cosine of 0. And here's where we know our unit circle, right? I tell you, it never goes away. At 0, we are right here. And so the cosine value is 1. So hopefully that's a refresher. So this becomes 3 plus 2 times 1 is just 1. I lied. 3 plus 2 times 1 gives us 5. I don't know what I'm saying, but here we go. That first value is 5. The next one, x of pi over 2, is going to be 3 plus 2 times cosine of pi over 2. Pi over 2, as you know, is right here. The cosine value is 0, so then this value just becomes 3. When I get to pi, I'm going to go a little faster. So you can keep writing all these out if you want to. I'm not going to. Pi, we're over here. The cosine's -1, so I have so 2 times -1 gives me -2, plus 3 is 1. Then at 3 pi over 2, I'm down here. That cosine value is 0, so my value here is 3, so since it was 3 plus 0. Then the next one, I'm back to 2 pi, so that's going to match 0, by the way. So notice at 2 pi, this cosine of 2 pi is 1, times 2 is 2, plus 3 is 5. Okay, now I'm going to get this out of my way. Oh, okay. So then the next thing I have y of, well, let's look at y of 0. So this is 4 plus 2 times sine of 0. Sine of 0 over here, sine is the y value, that's 0, so this all goes to 0 plus, so this value will just be 4. Then we're looking at y of pi over 2. As you know from the unit circle, pi over 2 has a sine value of 1, so then this becomes 4 plus 2 times 1, giving me a value of 6. Then I get to pi. The sine of pi is 0, so that's gone, and so we just have the value 4. At, where am I? At 3 pi over 2, this becomes down here. That's -1, so I have a -2 plus 4 gives me a positive 2. And then I come back to 2 pi. I'm over here. The sine value of 2 pi is 0. That's gone, and I'm just left with 4. Okay, so now I'm looking at these values, and I notice they're all positive, and I need a y value as big as 6 and an x value as big as 5. So I don't know that it matters a whole lot. Let's see if it was a good idea to draw my axis here. So I need to plot the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then I need the point 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I need the point 1, 4. I need the point 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I need the point 5, 4, which I already have. So you'll notice what this is going to do for me is give me, okay, pretend I can draw. It's going to give me a circle whose center is, what's this point? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That point is the point 3, 4. It's a circle with a center of 3, 4 and a radius of 2. Okay, so, hang on, somebody's walking in. Give me a minute, I'm making a video. Come back in 5 minutes. No, it's okay. Sorry. So now what we want to do, so it's a circle with center at that, sorry, let me get back in the headspace. So that circle is centered at the point 3, 4. It has a radius of 2. So I assume that you saw in Algebra 2 the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So here's how we can adjust. This is a really cool, kind of clever way that this works. and I need more space. So it's, okay, it was x was equal to 3 plus 2 cosine t, and y was equal to, it was 4 plus 2 sine of t. Let me make sure I got that right. 3, 2, 4, 2, okay. 3, 2, 4, 2, okay. So notice I can solve this x, well, I can solve for cosine of t, and I can solve for sine of t. Well, we have a way to relate sine and cosine by saying that, well, sine squared plus cosine squared equals, we even gave this a nickname, right? We called this formula the Big Daddy, this identity the Big Daddy. So what we can do is we can take, well, this becomes y minus 4 over 2 squared plus x minus 3 over 2 squared is equal to 1. So now I have a y minus 4 squared over 4 plus x minus 3 squared over 4 is equal to 1. This is almost in the form that we said that we probably learned in Algebra 2. Hopefully you did. And that's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where the center is at hk and the radius is r. Okay, so coming back down, oh, here we go. If I multiply everybody by 4, and I'm going to switch the order because we typically put the x one first. So I have an x minus 3 squared plus a y minus 4 squared. Multiply by 4, that cleared out the denominators, but then that means that this equals 4. And so this, ladies and gentlemen, is the equation of that circle. And sure enough, its center is the point 3, 4, and its radius is the square root of 4, which is 2. And that's what, let's make sure, 3, 4, 1, that was the point 3, 4, radius of 2. And there we go. Good luck, go practice.